Good time of the day, everyone. I'm Sidival, and today we're watching Baccano episode 7. I am feeling that sometimes I'm talking too long before episodes, and because of that, I wanted to just skip it and just watch recap of previous episode. But then I check this episode and realize that there is no recap. Okay, I guess we're talking again. So, in previous episode, we finally seen a little bit more of Real Tracer. We still don't know what it is. Is it homunculus? Is it immortal? Is it something completely else? But it definitely something interesting. Then we see how Jacuzzi meet Lad, and for some reason now Jacuzzi decided not to cry, but pick a fight with Lad. Lucky for Jacuzzi, Lad just ignore him. So nothing really happened. Besides, actually, Jacuzzi and his group seeing Real Tracer on the end of the previous episode. Not sure what they're gonna do about this. So there's still a woman outside of the train, which we don't know what she's doing on the train, because I think she's not connected to any of our groups. And I guess there is one other interesting thing what happened in previous episode. Well, firstly, Eve was kidnapped by Gustavo to try and lure her brother. And we finally learn that Dallas, her brother, is surprisingly for me one of the four faithful punks who stole elixir from Barnes, and they actually was beaten by Ennis, captured, bringing to Quates, and injected with something. I am guessing for now it's some truth serum. It still can be an elixir of immortality, but I don't exactly see why they need to inject them with elixir. Unless, as I guessed before, what Quates actually can't read memory from people who not immortal. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I think it was all what happened in previous episode, and I think it was short enough, so now actually let's just start watching. Oh, okay, I didn't expect this. So we finally gonna see what happened on the ship. Yep, it is the ship. So let's see which characters we gonna see on this boat. Well, I'm not completely sure what they gonna show us. All characters not gonna get immortality right now, but I really interesting whom else besides Quets we gonna see here. I don't remember this character, so probably he not gonna become immortal. Also big question how they became immortal and why there was a pentagram here. Is this Quates? Well, he is draining memory, so I guess so. Well, it feels like he do more than just draining memory. I still think that Quates may be some sort of the demon and not just human. Everything starts aboard the Advenus Avis. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna see how everything starts. And since it in the title, I think we can hope that we're gonna see more stuff about this ship and not just this short scene. Okay, the day before. So yeah, we continue on the ship, I guess. Well, she is also new. We didn't see her before.
僕は怖いんだ。錬金術師が悪魔を呼び出すなんて。
Yeah, there's alchemists, and they indeed summon a demon. Is my crazy random guess was right? Is Quates a demon? Or they misleading us and just want for us to think what Quates is a demon, and there is actually something else?
錬金術師が悪魔を呼び出すなんて。そんなことが許されるんだろうか。永遠の命とか不老不死とか。そんなものが本当に人間に必要。
Yeah, demon connected to immortality. But question how? Is demon necessary to create elixir? Or he just teach alchemists how to make elixir? Or he just somehow give them immortality and then they figure out how to make elixir by themselves with time? After all, it was 200 years.
ようなことなんだろうか。
私にはよくわからないけど、でもそれが大いなる万能薬の秘密に近づく方法なら、それはそれで仕方のないことなん。
Okay. So, eternal life and cure all is not connected.
僕は永遠の命が必ずしも
At least
素晴らし
not
いことだとは思わないよ。限りある命でも シルビー、君と一緒なら。
もし仮に永遠の命を授
Okay, how to understand this phrase? Is she mean she give up on trying to obtain eternal life? Or she means she already immortal but willing to give up it?
かってもあなたと一緒なら私は怖くない。
シルビー、
認めるのかあんな男。マイザーだ。
Ah, okay. Okay, this is interesting. So Maisa, who in same mafia family as Firo, actually immortal from the ship. Really interesting. And it is interesting also because while we don't know really much about Maisa himself, but it obvious that he should know about Quates, but he not together with Quates, unless they connected behind the scenes. So question, what Maisa think about Quates? Are they friends? Well, I don't think so. Maybe they enemies, or maybe they just ignore each other? But can you really ignore only few people who immortal as you? Well, for now we know only about Maisa and Quates from the ship, but I am guessing there is gonna be something else.
のは優秀だ。錬金術師が悪魔召喚など異端も甚だしい。意外だな。人一倍知りたがりのあんたが。
大いな
Wait, isn't this Quates? Lucas Quates, I think. Oh.
人一倍
Also, from how they're talking, I can't realize if they already sound demon or not. Well, I guess not. It was said right now it's just one day ago, so it's before they summoned a demon. So is Kuates became a demon? Like, is he possessed? Is demon take his appearance? Or he just get a power from the demon? It's also interesting what Kuates don't like idea of summoning.
知りたがりのあんたが。
大いなる万能薬は錬金術師の夢です。たとえ
It's just love. I'm not entirely sure. Well, obviously, I don't think we know this person with long hair. I'm not even sure if we've seen him in the future, but he definitely look interesting. So I'm not gonna be surprised if he gonna get immortality. Only if this is just love, we can finally see what he is indeed 200 years old.
悪魔であろうと、それが得られたとしたら人類の歴史は変わります。
でたらめに決まっていようが。
だがもし本当だったら、マイザーはシュネシオスやゾシモスにも肩を並べる偉大な錬金術師かもしれません。
Interesting. So, Mai is the one who stand behind of all of this. For some reason, I was expecting what Koet's gonna be a guy behind. Well, okay, I guess we already see what he actually against all of this. And I guess Mai is actually more mysterious since only thing we've seen that he's immortal. And besides this, we don't know anything about him. I guess only another person about whom we know even less is Huey. And I guessing what Huey also should be on this ship.
みんな笑おう。笑顔だ笑顔。何も恐れることはないさ。ヒュイ。
Oh, okay, Huey indeed here.
一なるもの
So how he became a leader of cultists.
の奇跡を成し遂げるにあたっては、下にあるものは上にあるものに似ており、上にあるものは下にあるものに似ている。そして万物は一なるものの思想によって一なるものから得られたように、万物は順応によってこの一なるものから生まれた。その通り。すべては一に通じ輪は閉じる。我々の考える悪魔が本当に悪とは限らない。錬金術師が黒魔術師の範疇に手を出そうと、すべては一つに通じている。ヒューイは不安じゃないの？不安？
Well, he isn't did look as a person who can become leader of cultists.
いいや、私はただ興味深いだけだ。悪魔も大いなる万能薬も、それによって人がどう変わりどう生きるのか、ただただ興味深い。楽しみだよ。
皆を連れてきてくれませんか。
服だけ落ちていた。ピエールの姿がない。
Only clothes was found. Is demon already here? Maybe Quaid's actually just able to do these things by himself, but it don't look like a power what should just alchemist have. At least not alchemist what we usually imagine when we hear this term. So if Quaid's just do it by himself, I can see two reasons. Like firstly, maybe he want to interrupt summoning, or another reason he actually not really against summoning, but just pretending to be against and just wanted to, I don't know, get elixir and maybe demon for himself.
イタロもだ。イタロもいない。どういうことだ。
Gates don't look like blades. Or maybe it is look like Quaid's. Well, it has beard, and I think Quaid's only character what we've seen with beard so far. Well, I guess also Barnes, but I don't think Barnes is immortal. He definitely not sound like a human. Okay, this character also seems quite interesting in his appearance. Okay, did I change speed somehow? Okay, I did somehow change speed. I have no idea how I did this, but whatever.
今から行うことが私にとってまた我々にとって正しいことなのかどうかはわからない。
One thing I don't understand if everything right now happening simultaneously, because if so, it means that Quaid's actually started to kill people before Demon was summoned, so he actually have some superpowers by himself, which is interesting.
私にこれを伝えたのはかつて私と同門だった男だ。その男は私の祖父の代から年を取ることはなかった。今から300年前に悪魔を呼び出し、大いなる万能薬を得ることに成功。
So your elixir E and the mortality elixir is actually one thing. Okay, I wasn't actually sure. So now interesting question: how demon can help with obtaining this
こうし
elixir?
たからである。その男は今日なおどこかで生存していることだろう。
Quaid's here, so it definitely don't happen exact simultaneously. So now question if people started to disappear before this ritual or after.
一切年を取ることなく。だが大いなる万能薬に近づくことは我々錬金術師の悲願である。私はここに魔族の召喚を実行する。得ることによって失うものより得ることによって得るものの方が価値あると信じて、同胞たちをどうか最後まで見守ってほしい。デンクロ、グレット。我ここに汝を召喚す。汝は天にして地、夜にして昼、闇にして光。
There's definitely a lot of people here, so I don't think there's so many immortals. So probably or Quaid's gonna kill them all, or Demon gonna kill them all. I guess I'm not entirely sure what Quaid's just not possessed by a demon.
善にして悪、見る者にして見られし者、創造をもたらす者にして破壊をもたらす者、創造をもたら
So she's here attending this ritual, and she here. So now I guess you can see it's actually happening in different times. So now question if it's happening after or before. I am guessing what people starting disappearing after.
わからない。化け物だ。何かがいるんだ。悪魔だ。きっとあの悪魔が暴れてるんだ。
グレットはどうしたか知りませんか？
呼びかけの言葉など所詮は繰り元に過ぎん。俺はいつでもお前たちの言葉を聞いているし、お前たちが何をか
This demon sounds surprisingly normal, like it definitely don't sound as some demonic voice. Which means demon maybe have human appearance, and maybe you're gonna see him more in the future.
考えているかも分かっている。お前たちが俺のことを考えれば、もう俺はそこにいるのさ。まあいい。俺の名を呼ぶ必要はない。そもそも悪魔と呼ばれるのには納得していない。まあいい。とにかくお前たちの考えていることは分かっている。不老不死の全てが知りたいのだろう。お前だけに教えてやろう。お前たちの言う大いなる万能薬の作り方。
Okay, he teaching about the method. I was wondering if demon just gonna give them elixir. To be honest, method of making is much more valuable than product itself. So is demon quite generous.
なぜ私に
不死になれる。さあ飲め。
Huh, or not.
全てを知りたいのならまずは飲むことだ。
Or maybe both.
じいさん、早死にしたくないようだな。
茶番を早く終わらせようというまでだ。
Interesting. Is this is important what he drink with first?
やはりペテンではないか。
こうでもしないと信用できない。
Well, good demonstration, I guess. At censorship, they was okay with showing deaths before. I guess maybe they didn't do it up close. Nah, not sure. I think they did. Anyway.
どうだじいさん、不老不死の感想は。
With how much people actually willing to drink this potion with this elixir, it actually starting to look as a trap, which I guess makes sense. He is a demon after all. Well, maybe he don't consider himself demon, so maybe there is something more about this. But anyway, I don't think he just wanting them to become immortal because he is a good guy. Like he definitely planning to get something from this.
喧嘩するなよ。俺は気前がいいんだ。
Yeah, I don't believe he's just generous.
その大いなる万能薬はここにいる人数分だけある。
Yeah, now I definitely sure it's Chislav, the only kid what we see here. And yeah, there's definitely too much people who became immortal. They definitely gonna just terribly die. And I guess we already seen how they started to die.
兄さん、グレット。 いくつかルールを決めておこうか。もしお前たちが不死に飽き死にたいと考えたら、迷わず仲間のところへ行って。
Okay, so it is first important answer to our question. Quates can only eat immortal people, and as we can see, apparently all immortal can't eat another immortal. At least immortal from the ship. I'm actually not sure about new ones.
食ってもらえ。食うと言っても口からじゃない。右手からだ。自分の頭に右手を乗せてもらい、相手が食いたいと思うだけで、お前は右手に吸い込まれる。人生の終わりだ。またそれによって食った人間は、食われた人間の知識、経験をすべて受け継ぐことになる。逆に知識を与える時も。
But Mark's not exactly explaining why Quaid started to kill another people. Is he just wanting to get monopoly on knowledge about immortality?
右手を相手の頭に乗せろ。それだけです。もう一つ。これを飲んだ者は偽名が使え。
Okay, yes, and another important question answered right now. Now we know how Chislav know about another immortal person on the train. It's indeed a rule to always use real name, and I guess it's working whatever it was first elixir from the ship or elixir from the future, which was created by Barnes. Okay, this is definitely interesting rule.
なくなることにしよう。不死者同士では本名でしか会話できない。そうしないと相手を永遠に探し出すことができなくなってしまうからな。おっと、肝心なことを忘れていた。もしこの薬の調合法を知りたければ、俺を呼び出したその男に聞くがいい。
Interesting. Is Maiza share his knowledge, but I guess it take a lot of time for Barnes to recreate this elixir, and if Quates know from the start how to do it, there is no reason for Barnes to try and complete this portion with elixir. So I am guessing Maiza just decided to left this knowledge to himself. It's interesting why, and is this somehow connected with why Quates decided to kill everyone? Also, it is interesting because since they are getting knowledge by eating people, this means quests just need to eat Maiza to learn about Elixir. Oh,
知識を封印するだと何のつもりだマイザ。
okay, answer for us, I guess, already.
一晩じっくり考えた上での結論です。あれを飲むのは我々だけに留めておいた方が良い。
By the way, why?
危険すぎます。
危険だからこそ知識が必要なのではないか。
セラードさん、私はあなたほど人間を信用できないのです。
It's kinda interesting. Why Maiza decided to summon demon and make elixir in the first place if now he don't want to share knowledge? If he just wanted to become immortal himself. But then, if there is a reason to have so much alchemists with him in the first place, why isn't it was just possible to do this summoning with just few people and not tell everything about this in the first place?
それは皮肉か。
いいえ、正直な考えです。
ご老体、俺はなんとなくマイザーに賛成なんだ。あくまでもなんとなくなんだけどな。
どういうことだ。
こうして不老不死になってみたわけだけどな。自分がこれといって変わったわけじゃない。いつものままだ。このまま死なず、年も取らず生きていっても、そうじゃない人と何も変わらないんじゃないかって気がする。一方でとっても悲しくなるような気もするし、とっても楽しくなるような気もする。何にしてもだ。これは本当になんとなくなんだけどな。俺たちのような人間は多くない方がいいと思う。
いくつになっておらんわ。
Mm,
分かってる。でもご老体、俺は自分の言ってることがそう的外れでもないと直感してるんだ。
Isn't it a normal thing to have desire obtain recipe for the potion, at least to have ability to make important people for yourself also immortal? After all, it always main thing what a lot of story about immortality have in common, what immortal people always said what everyone around them, everyone who them love, just dying from aging, why they are only ones who continue living. I mean, I guess in theory you don't really need a recipe for immortality for yourself if mice are gonna be agree to just help you and make elixir if you ask him. But do they really trust in mice so much? I mean, maybe they also just don't think about this for now. And I guess in Quaid's case, we already seen what he just using immortality to sell it for influential and rich people. So I guess it makes sense. But Maiza don't want give elixir recipe for such a person.
エルマー殿を支持する。従ってマイザー殿の判断に従おう。
何を。
僕は兄の判断を支持します。
私もマイザーさんに従います。
知識を分け合うことは後々でも可能です。私たちの行く末を見極めてからでも遅くはない。
This is also fair.
マイザーの判断に従います。
フェルメイトがそう言うなら僕も。
マイザーに従う。
But it's definitely explained why Quest decided to kill everyone. But still interesting why he decided not to start with Maiza. Because killing everyone else just make Maiza alerted, and with this he definitely not just gonna allow Quest to get close to him. Also, this is a random thing, but I really like how Quest really have different atmosphere about him right now and in the future. Like in the future, he definitely look much scarier. Well, I guess it was 200 years.
保留だ。ここでみんなで話し合っても結論が出る問題ではない。ましてや多数決で決めるべきことでもない。私の考えは大方エルマーやフェルメイトと同じだが、私にはなんとなくでは意見を表明することができなくてね。だから保留にさせていただく。
結論
It definitely seems a little bit slimy, but maybe I just overthinking because we know that he's connected with cultists.
はいつ出すんだ。
さあ100年後か200年後かいずれにしても我々にとってはもはや遅い決断ではないだろ
ありがとう同胞たち。それでは大いなる万能薬に関する知識は当面私のうちに留めるということにさせてもらいます。
Hmm.
グレット。
グレット、私は後悔している。やはり人間には知るべきでない知識もあるのだ。これは危険だ。憎しみ
Interesting thing what they not exactly show Kuwait's killing her. So I'm not exactly sure what she is dead. But then again, we don't really see her in the future yet.
合う者同士だけでなく、愛し合う者同士にも争いを起こさせる。
兄さん、それはどういうこと？
現に私は今迷っている。セラードを食ってしまおうかどうかとね。
Oh,
私もあの男もさして変わりはないのだ。
兄さん、
だがグレット、不死者となるのが素晴らしい人間、この世に幸福や奇跡をもたらす人間だとしたら、この知識はかけがえのないものとなるだろう。だからグレット、私は今から半分だけこの知識を
interesting. So Maiza is alive, but we didn't see his brother in the future. So there is a chance that Kuwait's actually eat Gert, especially since they was able to recreate elixirs somehow. Yeah, for now I actually believe it's probably the case.
お前に分け与えようと思う。もしお前がそのような人間に出会ったら、迷わず私の元へ来るがよい。もしその時、私がこの世にいなかったら、この半分の知識とお前の力で薬の秘密を探し当てるんだ。
やめて。僕にはそんな責任大きすぎて。
グレット、この船で心から信用できるのはお前だけだ。真の純真さを備えているのはお前だけ。受け入れてほしい。これは私たちの運命だ。
兄さん、
This is looking kinda sad because we are expecting Greta to die.
すまない。
Oh, and Kuwait's actually haven't seen this. Yeah, now he definitely dead.
兄さん。
Look kinda interesting why he decided not just eat Maiza. I guess he too afraid of him.
やめろ、マイザ。
エルマ、
ダメだ。こんなのはダメだ。
いずれセラードは害をなします。
そのうち誰かが食い合いを始めるだろう。だが、あんたが始めちゃダメだ。
エルマ、
So it before it's actually happened. You know, I really prefer when they at least shows more clearly what it was happening in different time because now it's a little bit too confusing. Well, I guess it's roughly going on at the same time, so eventually it's okay, and it's really helping what they are showing us everything in one episode.
笑おう、マイザ。そんなじいさんでも変わるかもしれないぜ。
これは
こんな場所で若い娘を食らうことに
Okay, and then they turn to her, and she's still alive, and I think someone gonna save her.
なろうとは
あなただったの。
性欲などとうに尽きておるはずが
Um,
足の中でお前を求める声がするそうかあの若造お前に惚れていたようだな
それはどういう意味？
やめて。やめてください。
Oh.
お願いだから。
he already did.
グレットこれは罰だあの男が大いなる知識を独占しようとしたことがそもそもの間違いなのだ
助けて。
シルビーわしは楽しいそれぞれの経験それぞれの知識 それぞれの欲望、人生に無駄なく知るべきことに果てはない。わしはまだまだ知りたい。まだまだ食い足りないのだ、シルビー。
あの人食べたのね。
あの男の弟として生まれてきた運命を呪え。
Oh, this was
案
fast.
ずるな、わしの中で一つにしてやる。
食べたのね。
マイザー、俺は
探しましょう、セラード。
シルビー、貴様飲まなかったな。はい。
Oh, okay. So yeah, as we expected, he can't eat not immortal people. Well, I guess it was said. But it kinda interesting what she just don't drink his potion. Is she just gonna to die?
いる貴様。
俺は今ものすごく腹を立てているわけだが、あえてこの思いを言葉にしよう。
殺す。
アイザーさん、
シルビー、無事か。じゃあ一緒に笑おう。だよな。じゃあ俺はセラードじさんを説得に行くことにするわ。
説得。あんな人に何を説得するというの。
可能性はゼロじゃない。
Hmm.
エルマさん。
観念しろ、セラード君。
もう迷いはないですよ、セラードさん。
おい、セラードのじい様、話を聞いてくれ。あ、いて。
エルマ。
マイザ
No, they are immortal, so they're not gonna die from this. But I guess, even with being immortal, it's not really enjoyable to try and get back on land from the middle of the ocean. It's probably gonna take a lot of time and probably a lot of deaths, but actually not sure how exactly it's gonna work in this case. Like, if they gonna drown, if they just gonna undrown himself somehow, surprisingly sound more strange than just recover herself from the injury.
あの老人の気を引こうとしてそんな真似をするとは。お前変わった男だな。面白い。お前の願いを一つ叶えてやろう。
まるでアラビアの魔人だな。
ただし願いは三つではなく一つだ。
The demon indeed still here.
よし、決めたよ悪魔。
Oh,
エルマさん。
interesting. And I was thinking we get most of our answers about mystery of immortality and stuff like this, but now we have mystery of what wish he made. I mean, there's a chance they're gonna explain it, but I think it's gonna be too
エ
easy.
ルマさん。
セラードのじい様は。
海に落ちました。あの状態では船に戻ることはないでしょう。
そうか、説得の余地はあると思ったんだがな。シルビー、
Yeah, it's kinda interesting, but surprisingly, a lot of characters still alive. Because so far we don't see most of them. Well, we've seen only Quates, Cheslav, and Maiza, and Huey. But there is another immortal characters. Well, there is chance they still alive and we just don't see them, or they're gonna die in these 200 years. After all, Quates still can be after them. And we haven't can be completely sure what Quate only a bad person here, and what no one else just get mad and gonna try eat everyone.
こんな時になんだが、やっぱり笑顔だよ。スマイルだ、シルビー。
エルマーさん。私は可能性はゼロだと思ってました。
そうか。俺はまだ諦めてないんだけどな。
グレット。
始まろうとはな。俺が煽ったようでなんだが、つくづく人間という種族は欲深い。
なぜ私に声をかける？
そこにお前がいたからさ。高みの見物を決め込む者同士、仲良くやろうじゃないか。
私はただ興味深いだけでね。
小道類
Is he an Isaiah of this anime? Is he also like to watch people?
さ。まあいい。今度こそはと思ったのだがな。
どういう意味だ？
別に、ささやかな考えといったところだ。
まるで我々に何かを期待しているようだが。
そう。
I actually don't remember this person. I think we've seen him before, and I am guessing he one of the immortal people. I just didn't pay attention to him. Okay.
せかすな。どうせこれから
Wait, is this Sylvia? Or he actually get her immortality potion? Well, she look older, so maybe he get it in the future. Unless it's actually not Sylvia, but her, I don't know, granddaughter or something.
長い付き合いになるのだからな。また出会う機会もあるさ。
ルノラータは敵に回すと厄介ですが、グスターボという男は恐れるに足らずといったところでしょうか。
なるほど。では我々はかかる火の粉を払う以外は不介入でいいということだな。
問題ないと思われます。
Wait, is this luck or not? I'm not sure. Actually, some characters in this anime just look a little similar. I guess whatever.
マイザー、俺はセラードの気配をすぐそこに感じているのだがな。
Well, interesting. He's not one of the immortal people. At least only blonde guy here is this smiley guy, but it's definitely not him. Okay, then it's really interesting what he know about mice and quads. Is he someone who get immortality potion from miles, maybe in the future? Or maybe he just someone to whom mice are trust enough to tell his story.
お前は何も感じないのか？まあいい。
Okay, this was definitely interesting episode. We learned a lot, and no, still it seems like there's a lot of immortal people left whom we don't really see in the future yet. So big question if they still alive. Well, now we know everything what's happened before. It seems about immortality. I guess only question what left is how new people get their immortality. But I guess it's probably gonna be from Ban's potions, so we definitely gonna see them in the future. And I think we already quite close enough to it happening. Okay, yeah, we get a lot of answers. I quite positively surprised what we get full story in one episode, but I guess because of that, there is actually not a lot for us to talk about. But this episode actually didn't give us a lot of questions. I mean, there is questions if Demon's still around, why Demon give them elixir in the first place, what he's planning to do, and I guess what actually happened with all of these immortal people and what their goals in the future, and if they still connected with each other or just everyone do their own thing. I guess we'll see. But for now, goodbye, have a nice rest of the day. Did you enjoy this video? If so, press like and subscribe. And if you want to see an edited version, more episodes, or recordings of previous streams, then check my Boosty. Link in the description.